Hey, welcome guys back to the Musings&Review channel. This is Mary here, and today we are restarting our watch of Appare-Ranman. So, episode 4 finally dropped a few days ago. Sorry I didn't get to it immediately. I kind of was busy with some other things, and Fridays are really busy in any case. But yeah, I do wish to continue this anime. I do find the setting of it pretty unique. It's sort of like Dr. Stone, right? Featuring a main character who's kind of eccentric, likes to invent things, like to do things with technology and whatnot, do sciencey stuff. And also sort of get on people's nerves due to their sort of obsession over this sort of stuff. But still, it's pretty fun. It features a pretty unique cast of characters, some which are very, very stereotypical. But still, it's the entire context and setting of it is entertaining, right? Like, it's set in a historical kind of context, but it's not historical at all because it's using technology and having events that are completely different from what that time period should consist of. So I just find it to be an interesting little anime, and I do hope that it can continue to shine going forward. It is an original after all. So the thing that I'm most worried about is the story. So hopefully they're not gonna botch it. But anyways, last episode where we last left off, so we have our main cast, Appare, Kosume, and Ototo, right? The Indian kid. And then I think, oh yeah, they went up in a race against Al, the sort of rich aristocrat and whatnot, and managed to win his car, of which Appare is going to be using as parts for his new steam car. And that's where we left off. No real mention of what's going to happen next, so I guess we should just jump right into it. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Alrighty. I wonder when the race is actually going to start. Like episode 6? Alright. Oh. Starting with the opening first? Alright. But hey, it's been a while since we listened to this. I actually completely forgot about this opening already. Okay. Kinda remember now. Yeah. We get a lot of, bad guys and Appare and others dodging around, right? And also riding on a Segways as well. Was it literally this song now? Oh, I think it was. Look at all. And then gun kata as well. Oh man. I'm gonna watch it just for the gun kata alone. Love it. Alright. What you got for us? Let it go. Let it go. Okay. I probably already dismantled the entire thing. Yep. Of course. I mean, you're a good mechanic, but have you learned how to drive before? Oh, no, no, wait. I remember. She was actually racing around the racetracks at night. Alright. Shut them up. Alright, so... If she wanted to fire her, just fire her. Why even have to race in the first place? Oh well. Yeah, I'm guessing he's just gonna go to Appare. He's gonna fix up the car. That's that. Okay. I kind of thought about that as well. Oh, good point, Kasame. Now? he's still playing up the segue. BMW. Okay. So we're probably gonna see them, see the cars get a little bit physical. Oh. It's out here as well? Yep. Where's Pare? Create a better engine. Or Appare, I guess. So basically his brain is a supercomputer that can do a complete driving simulation based on the various dimensions of his car, is what he's saying. I mean, sure. I thought it probably would be like, I'm just gonna create a better engine. Yeah. There's still a difference in engine power, right? So you're gonna have to rely on the corners. Alright. But since she is behind him all this time, he's actually conserving on power, right? What kind of racetrack is this? Alright. Where is she going to? Yeah, it conserves her power because of the airstream. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Is he gonna ram her? Yep. That's kind of to be expected. And she's gonna try to beat the crap out of him. Hmm. Yeah, that's a nice little compromise here. They definitely make headlines. All right. Finish. Helps in. Okay, another interesting character comes onto the scene. Dylan. Gilda Butch. Sure. Hmm. Big boss. General Motors, BMW, and that's Ford Motor Company. Why is General Motors the only one that's not sort of changing their reference? Like BMW changed to BMW, Ford changed to Iron. Oh, 10 days to the race. Mr. McGill. They're gonna be interviewed as well. It's probably gonna be pretty unflattering. Hototo is... Alright, so I guess we don't need to wait until episode 6. We're starting in the next one. Alright, see you guys after this. Alrighty, so after all this time, we finally get some more Appare. Although in this particular episode, the amount of Appare that we got was pretty tiny, right? Because the focal point was not on Appare or Kosume or Hototo in this episode, but on Xiaolian instead. This was also the race, probably one of the only races within this anime where we're actually going to see some real, racing track racing with official racing terms and whatnot, right? Things such as race tracks, tire conditions, and all that, fuel conservation, that kind of stuff. Because after all, the transatlantic race, even though a race, it covers like way too much of a distance, right? And I highly doubt that there's even any set roads that you have to use there. So I think it's going to be much more a race about endurance and creativity and how you overcome each of the obstacles that you meet along the way. Whereas here, this is more like formal racing. And indeed, they did try to use some more formal racing kind of stuff in it as well, such as slipstreaming, with Xiaolian hanging right within the tailstream of David and whatnot, conserving energy, in fuel, engine efficiency, and all that, and then finally making her move at the final turn and whatnot. That's some 101 stuff, racing 101 kind of stuff. And to be honest, the entire setup and whatnot was quite cliche, right? You could literally see it coming from a mile away. And before the race even began, I thought, okay, this is probably going to end in two kind of situations. One is, because it's already a given that that Xiaolian's car is, especially her engine, is not as good as David's, right? So instantly I thought, okay, in this kind of situation, you basically have to either allow Xiaolian to basically conserve her energy and then win during turns, and then perhaps the other guy would, in a frantic to catch up and whatnot, strain his engine a bit too much, strain his tires a bit too much, and in the very last moment where after Xiaolian overtakes him, he's not going to be able to catch up to her because he might blow out his engine or blow out his tires or something like that, right? Or as has happened in this episode, during the last final acceleration, David is going to pull some dirty tricks and ram Xiaolian's car, which, as we can see, happened here. It was only ever going to end in one of these two situations, I feel. So, kind of cliche, but whatever. And hey, Xiaolian got her wish, right? I feel like the owner was actually pretty reasonable in regards to all this. I mean, he, after all, does have a business to run and all that. And hey, he even, in the end, kind of sort of sponsored Xiaolian for her to get into the transatlantic race, right? So, he did a good, he did pretty well considering the circumstances. I mean, we can clearly see from his character that he just cares about the profits, right? And so that's all that matters. If he thinks this is gonna sell, if he thinks this is gonna bring some business and whatnot, he's down for it. And I'll bet you that, even though they don't really mention here, but if they really did wanted to expand on his character and whatnot, I can bet you 100% that what he's thinking is not actually about like woman equality or all that, but then hey, if a woman actually becomes one of the first racers to enter into this race and actually does well, we're going to get a ton of publicity, we're going to be able to ride this wave, and then I'm going to earn a ton of money, right? I'll bet you that will be his thought process if they actually expanded on his character. But yeah, anyways, the good thing about all this about this episode is that we are actually starting the race in the next one. I actually thought that they were going to spend a few more episodes, introducing some of these other characters, and then we're probably going to have to wait until episode 6 before we actually get anywhere. But it seems that they're going to be introducing the rest of them as the race commences, right? So we already have a sneak peek at some of the other guys we're going to see, like TJ, and then, what was his name again? Gil the Butcher? Or whatnot, and then some various other dudes as well. Who really knows, right? So, in any case, this is going to be a quick review here because there's not really too much to review. It's basically literally just seeing Xiaolian win her race, and now she can enter and participate, and then hopefully in the next episode, once we finally get underway and we learn a little bit more about, the rules and conditions, what is expected of them, what kind of route they're actually going to take, then we can try and open up this discussion. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next week as well. Stay tuned, and